Here we go. I will be there. I will be there. Goldbridge, rant video, number 2 already of the Euro. We watched his Southgate. I didn't post it anywhere. We just watched it on stream yesterday. He had an original video. I'm going to drop a thumbs up. Shout out Goldbridge. Look, at the end of the day, this guy should be the manager for England. His tweets, people say he's crying. He's a delusional United fan. His tweets of what he wants to do with the team have been better than anything I've seen from Southgate. And that's not glazing. It's just facts. His first video was not, he was not happy with how England played, even with the win. Today, his title is Get Southgate Out Tonight. So Goldbridge recorded this probably 7 p.m. UK time. And let's see what he has to say.
Welcome to That's Football. England won, Denmark won, and that says it all. Worse than prime Stoke. Gareth Southgate must have pictures of Tony Pulis and Sam Allardyce on his wall wearing Speedos because he admires them. That is his thing. Because England, I tell you what, the press need to do something. They've been living right up his arse for too long. And the bottom line is, in all seriousness, something needs to be said. This was bad enough after Serbia when we won, that England win their opening game in a major tournament, and there's huge criticism. We've now drawn to Denmark, who had more shots than us, more possession than us. What's the excuse? You've got Jude Bellingham, you've got Phil Foden, you've got Saka, you've got Kane, you've got Palmer you haven't even used, you've got Anthony Gordon, who was one of the best players in the Premier League last year, you haven't used. The guy is just out of his depth. Absolutely out of his depth. And look, let's go back to Serbia. The 3 big problems. 1 is picking players out of position. There is no way in a million years I want to see the press jumping on Trent Alexander-Arnold tonight, tomorrow, or any other day. Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the best attacking right-backs in world football. You're playing him as a number 6 that nobody else does in a major tournament that we've been waiting for 2 years. Absolutely incredible. Phil Foden, Player of the Year in the Premier League. One of the best attacking midfielders centrally in the game. We put him on the left wing.
And think about today, even we watched today, Foden had 3 shots, right? All of his shots are coming when he comes over to the other side. He hits the post from the right side, where he plays on the right.
Unbelievable.
Facts so far.
We
Complete
have got
facts.
One of the best left wingers in the Premier League, who will give you balance in Anthony Gordon. We have got people like Conor Gallagher, Kobe Mainoo, Wharton. You could put Bellingham next to Rice, who was completely out of the game.
Which is what I would want to do. That's what I think.
But even then, you'd have a problem because you've got Harry Kane, who is dropping into the midfield to get the ball when we've already got creatives in the midfield. This would be like Man City having Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden and Kevin De Bruyne, and then letting Harry Kane drop into the midfield. Who the bloody hell are Foden, De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva going to pass the ball to?
And then even worse, he drops in and he walks, right? So then he starts walking around everywhere like he's Messi. It's true. And we even saw, like it's not that Ollie Watkins had a million chances when he came in, but just even that 20-minute stint of like that one run he had, Jude found him right away. He almost scored. Schmeichel made a good save.
Got Erling Haaland, who couldn't bloody, set up a bloody birthday party. He's not creative. He's there to get on the end of things. Ollie Watkins comes on. Within 2 minutes, he's ran in behind and he's had a shot. It's probably our best chance of the game. The balance of that team is incredibly bad. On top of that, you've also got this mad obsession with when we score a goal, let's sit back. I'm telling you.
You go to minute 17 of my stream today, I started screaming to the chat that Southgate is going to do to Southgate. I literally told you guys, man. I said if they don't get another goal in this half, they're not going to get a positive result from this game. I guess you could say a draw is still positive, but it's so obvious, man.
Momentum in football is not like a light switch. You cannot turn it on and off. 2018 Croatia, Euros final against Italy, Serbia last Sunday, Denmark today. Score a goal, 70% possession, score a goal, drop down to 40% possession. Literally, it's not a coincidence. Southgate's game plan is, he may as well go and get it a bloody PS5. It's a teenager. It's that out of date. It's that long ago since that style of football was anywhere near relevant. It's a bloody teenager. It's 14 years ago since Mourinho was winning games by scoring and parking the bus. It's just incredible. Incredible that Southgate thinks in 2024 you can score a goal after 15 minutes and park the bus for the rest of the game. I was glad Denmark scored because it's going to happen in the knockout stages. It's going to happen, so it may as well happen now. This is a guy whose sole game plan for years has been score a goal and park the bus. And you know what? I feel justified against the Linekers and the Shearers and everybody else who go, let's cut Gareth some slack. We saw it in 2018. We saw this 6 years ago. Football fans saw this and we got ridiculed for it. Southgate's too negative. And now, these experts who've been living up his arse for the last 6 years are now going, he can't do this, he's too negative. We've been saying it for years. The media, the ex-players, they've been sat there with their microphones and their pens and their typewriters defending this for years.
He's cooking,
but
bro.
he gets us to tournaments, he gets a lot of clean sheets. Shove your microphone up your arse. You might talk better sense because we've been saying this for years. Way, way, way too negative. Way too negative, and it's not the first time. He scores a goal, he parks the bus. Denmark equalise. Even then, you can't do that. Football is all about momentum. When you score a goal and you park the bus, whether Denmark score or not, if you need to change gear again, it's very hard because your team has gone into our game plan is score and then protect. Oh, they've equalised. Oh, how do we go back into that gear? You can't do it. You've got to set your philosophy and stick to your philosophy. If it's the last 10 minutes and you're tired, make a couple of subs, let's sit back. Teams do that, but you don't start sitting back after 15 bloody minutes. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. As I said on Sunday, it's like saying to your missus, tonight you're going to get the best night of your life. Passion all night long. And then you take your socks off and go, forget it. I'm not interested now. Let's go and watch a bit of Countdown. I recorded them all from this week. It's just, I don't get. I'd love to be wrong. I would love to be wrong.
There's definitely some experience there. I think there's definitely some context for him to say that. But yeah, no, it's true. It's true. And also like the most disappointing thing for me today watching, and probably most of you chat, is like when they scored that first goal, we all wanted to see them keep going. Even like maybe not the hate watchers, but like, and just to instantly see them turn it off.
But I know I'm right. This guy ain't got a bloody clue. He definitely wouldn't get a job in the Premier League. I don't think he'd get a job in the Championship. Tell me a manager in the modern...
Can you imagine the Goldberg's content if he gets sacked? United start the season off bad and they pick up Southgate. Can you imagine the Goldberg's content that we would be given? Because there was a link with Southgate and United like a couple weeks ago that you guys kept sending me.
Game who scores a goal and then parks the bus. It's incredible how bad he is. It really is. And also, what I will say in relation to England's hopes, we are going to be bored shitless unless something amazing happens. He is going to bore the shit out of us.
Yeah.
We will probably get through. We will get through the group. I think we'll get through the round of 16 because if we top the group, we'll probably get someone like Romania or Slovakia. And then in the quarterfinals, we might grind it out against a Belgium or a Netherlands or whoever. But at some point, we're going to hit somebody who knows what they're on about and they're going to knock us out. Because for all the talent we've got, and we have got good players, and I think it should be coming home, we've seen tonight, no matter how good the players are, Bellingham wasn't good.
Dude, I even think like he said that a little easy. Like I don't like, even in the past few tournaments, I felt like the tactics Southgate was trying to do, which he's doing right now, were like even better. Like I actually don't even think England's park the bus this time around is as good as it was. Like their defense does look overall worse than the previous few tournaments that I've seen them play this like stinky style. I don't even know like if they're gonna be able to get that easy win against some of these teams that he's saying they're gonna even play this way to the semi. I don't even know if it's gonna be that way.
Tonight, Foden wasn't, Kane wasn't. So I look at Italy, and we're going to watch them tonight, and I look at other teams, and I think they're building momentum. Germany, what have we learned from the first two games? Like, Germany are growing into the tournament. We're going backwards.
Almost 4 years, Lil Bro.
If you want to win a tournament, you've got to send a message that you're good enough to win the tournament. In 2 games, all we've done is we score a goal and park the bus. We're building no momentum. Absolutely none. Absolutely none. So the only thing we can do now is hope that there is some revolution around the team. But I doubt it.
Yeah.
Because he...
And the bottom line is that Kane is going to start. So unless Kane actually stays further up the pitch, this is going to be the problem for them, man. You know? This is going to be the problem. And it looks like... Look, from what we've seen with this guy, Southgate, I will say at least today he made some changes earlier, which was nice. He keeps playing Foden on the left. I got to stop. Mark, I'm doing this guy so dirty with these pauses, bro. It's not about the pause, but he just doesn't seem like he's changing a lot. Like, every game he keeps going in and, like, doing the same thing. Sorry, Mark. I didn't mean to do that, Mark. Sorry.
Despite all the criticism against Serbia...
How do I pause this better, guys? I'm selling him.
team.
I'm really sorry, dude.
Listen to nothing. I'm going to stick with the team that beat Serbia. What, the team that beat Serbia, who played well 15 minutes and then played shite? You're going to stick with that team that then played shit again? This is your manager, everybody. This is your manager, ladies and gentlemen. He picked the same team as Serbia that was shit for 70 minutes. And as I said, the criticism of Foden and Trent does not belong at those players' feet or door. It belongs at Southgate. You put Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back and he has a bad game, let's talk. You put Phil Foden at number 10 and he has a bad game, let's talk. If you want to talk about bad performances, Trent and Foden should not be mentioned. It should be Kane, Bellingham, Rice, because they all played in their right position and for some reason didn't play well.
Declan was horrible tonight. Horrible. Horrendous. Horrible, horrendous, bad, shit, terrible, bad, worse, terrible, Zaza.
Trent and Foden, that's Southgate, not them. Anyway, smash a like on the video and subscribe. I'm here for the comments. Give me your thoughts. But again, absolute shit.
Facts, man. Mark was speaking facts. Get Southgate out. Ten Hag was right. Hoping for England to win the Euros with Southgate is like hoping for a man with no arms to give you a hug. Southgate out. Facts, man. Everything was facts.